going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Pyro, and today I'm going to show you how to put a plug in a tire that caught a flat. So today we're working on my 2016 Dodge Durango, and I don't know, I guess we were driving down the street and I just noticed that the car was pulling to the left hand side, and pulled around back to my house, looked at it, come to find out that it was a big old screw inside of the tire. So today I'm going to take you how to patch it up with this plug kit here that I bought from Elvato Zone, and it only cost me about 10 bucks, so it's real easy to do. I'll show you right now in a minute, alright? Hang on. Alright, so like I said, we're working on a plug with this fancy plug kit. Now, this one here doesn't have the rubber cement that you would normally use, okay? I just happen to have some here in my garage, so that's what I'm going to use today. But if you don't have one with the rubber cement, you want to get that. That's going to be really important for this whole thing to work. So, as you can see, I have my problem here, which is a big old bolt. Okay, so my tools of choice are going to be real simple. I got these pliers, these diagonal cutters, these pliers, and this screwdriver, and I'm just going to try to pry out that thing as best as possible so that way we can make this work. So let's get started. So as you can see, it's slowly coming out. It's a little process, you know. And boy, this was big. This was really big. I don't know if you can get a close-up of that, but yeah, that was in there pretty deep. It's about the size of my knuckle. It's almost an inch. So for this one here, this one has this fancy T-handle, and it's a 2-in-1 T-handle. So it's got knurling on it, and it's got the it's got a piece where you're going to allow the rubber plunger to go off of. So what you do is you put this in there and you try to twist, and you're just going to go back and forth because you're just trying to clean out that little area. And that's it, just like that. I like to take some silicone or some rubber cement and spray it directly into the hole. Just like that. And then I take my plug here. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 5 plugs on it. So that means if this happens 5 more times to other cars in my arsenal, I'll have something to fix it with. So I always take it out like this, right? Squeeze one end like this. Push it through this little piece here. And then I go halvesies on it. Just like that. Okay? Now the way this goes is it's going to go in this ways, and it's going to collapse on itself. And because you put rubber cement on it, that's what's going to cause it to stick. So I put rubber cement on both sides. Yep, just like that, see? And then you want to be very forceful. You're going to push it in. When the nubs are just barely sticking out, you give it a little quarter of a turn, and then you pull out really fast. And that's it. That's all you need to do. So we're going to let this dry for a little bit. Let it dry a little bit, let that rubber cement cure. And then this tire kit is ready to go for the next one. And that's what I like about these tire kits. They're real cheap, they're real simple to do. You can even get these at a gas station if you're in a pinch. The only thing is you need to find a way to air up your tire. This one is extremely flat. I mean extremely flat. Look at this. It's very, very flat. So we're going to let that set up for a little bit. maybe about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll come back to you and we'll see how we did. All right, we're back, and so as you can see, we got the plug in there. Let me show you what it looks like, if I can. Looks like this. It's got its two nipples out, and the cement is very, very tacky. All right, and then so we're gonna air it up right now, and then on the side of the tire, we just gotta find where our max PSI is. So let's look for that. Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe you guys can find it. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Right here, right? So it says don't go above 51 PSI on this bad boy. So we won't, right? I usually do maybe like 40 PSI, and then yeah, that's about it. 40 PSI. That's as high as I go because I don't want to get too crazy, all right? So let me put you back on the stand, and then we'll air up this tire, and then we'll go and put it onto the car. .20 PSI, bare glue. Like I said, this thing was really flat. .30. Alright, there we go, 40 PSI. Don't forget your cap. Alright, so I'm going to take this over there. I'm going to install it for you. I want to show you the proper way to install these lug nuts if you don't already know. And then we'll go from there. Cool? So give me just a second. Alright, so real quick, my last video, it went into slow-mo mode, which really sucks because I put out some good information on there, but I can tell you right now, and it'll be real quick. So with these tires here, this one's a 5 lug, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to put on this guy first, hand tight, turn the tire, this one hand tight, and then you're going to skip one. You're going to skip one and rotate the tire if you can, because what that's going to do is that's going to center the rim onto the lug nuts. And as you keep tightening slowly by hand, you'll notice that it was tight the first time around, and now the second time around it's really loose. Well, what that's doing is it's drawing the tire in and it's centering it. But you're just going to keep doing that, and you're going to skip one, tighten up the next, skip one, tighten the next, and you're just going to keep going in that pattern. If you have a 4 lug, well, it's not going to work the same way. You're just going to go like in a crisscross pattern if possible. And that's it, man. Real simple to do, real easy. I hope this helps you out. If you have any comments or concerns, leave them in the bottom there in the comment section. So, and as always, like and subscribe so I can keep doing these videos. And it'll help me out if you guys tell me what kind of videos you want. So, as always, thank you very much. You guys have a good night. See you later. Bye.